I asked Allah to charge me with intercession regarding them, and He did so. This chain is authentic. Intercession of the believers for their families. We have hitherto mentioned the hadith of Abu Hurairah from the leader of the believers, Uthman, that the Prophet said, "The first to intercede on the day of resurrection are the prophets, then the martyrs, and then the believers." Al-Bazar related it, and so did Ibn Majah. But with the wording, three will intercede on the day of resurrection: the prophets, the scholars, and the martyrs. The following narration indicates otherwise, and we will mention its ruling. After relating it, Ibn Masud said, "Your prophet will be the fourth of the four to intercede: Gabriel, then Ibrahim, then Musa or Isa, then your prophet, then the angels, then the truthful ones, and then the martyrs." Related this in related it as well, and he added in his narration, none will intercede after him who is greater than him. That is the station of glory and praise about which Allah said, "It may be that your Lord will raise you to Makkah Mahmud, the station of praise and glory, the honor of intercession on the day of resurrection." However, these two narrations are very much gharib. One of the narrators in them, Yahya, is weak. Related that the following hadith, which he ascribed to the Prophet: "When the believers are saved from the Sirat, path over hell, and when they see that they have been saved, they will say about some of their brothers who are in hell, 'O our Lord, our brothers, they used to pray with us, fast with us, make hajj with us, and recite with us.' Then Allah will say, 'Go, and in whoever's heart you find iman, faith equal in weight to a tiny atom, then take him out of the hellfire.'" Abu Sa'id said, "Recite if you wish." Surely Allah wrongs not even of the weight of an atom or a small ant, but if there is any good done, He doubles it and gives from Him a great reward. He said, then Allah will say, "The angels have interceded, the prophets have interceded, the believers have interceded, and none remains except for the most merciful of the merciful ones. He will take a handful from the hellfire, and then take out from it a people who never did any good. They will have become charcoal. Then He will throw them in a mouth of a river of paradise. It is called the river of life. Then they will come out like a seed comes out in the hamil. What a flood of or stream carries of a flood or a stream, and so they will come out like pearls. On their necks are stamps. The dwellers of paradise know them by their sign. They, the people of paradise, will say, "These are the freed ones of Allah." Allah made them enter paradise without them having performed any deed, and without them sending forth any goodness. Then He will say, "Enter paradise, and whatsoever you see is for you." They will say, "O our Lord, and what thing can be better than this? You have given us that which you have not given to any one else from all that exists." It will be said to them, "With me is better than this." Then they will say, "O our Lord, and what thing can be better than this?" He will say, "My pleasure, and that I never become angry at you." The believers will intercede on the day of resurrection, except for the La'anin, there is no intercession for them. In a hadith related by Abu Huraira, the Prophet said the following after mentioning his entering paradise: Then I will say, O my Lord, grant me intercession for those from my nation who have fallen into the hellfire. He will say, Yes, take out from the hellfire he who has iman in his heart equal in weight to 2/3 of a dinar, half a dinar, 1/3 of a dinar, until he reach 2 kirats. Reach 2 kirats, a smaller measurement than those just mentioned.